beautiful friends, it's Amanda here, and today we are doing a little catching up with ColourPop. I'm not too far behind on their releases. I do have the new Ulta exclusive collection on its way to me right now. I will get to work on the little Sure Thing collection pretty soon, but today we just have a couple of things to go over. Should be a pretty easy breezy video. We have the re-release of a bunch of favorite Lippie products in the very popular big box format. I'll show you what I mean in just a second if you don't know what I'm talking about. And we also have a bunch of new single shadows. These have actually been around for a little while. I'm just catching up to them now. So let's start with the Lippie products because those will be easy. There's no new shades. They're just repackaged. We have brand new upgraded packaging in the Lippie Stix and Lippie pencils. Then they're also releasing these new big boxes, the big box of Lippie pencils and the big box of Lippie Stix. I'm fairly certain that none of these are new shades. I recognized all of the Lippie Stix names. I didn't pull all of the Lippie pencils out yet. The info that ColourPop sent over with these Lippie upgrades said all of your favorite shades, so I'm pretty sure that between recognizing these names and their reference to favorite shades means that none of these are new. Let's start with the Lippie pencils first. These will be priced at $6 individually or $79 for the big box of Lippie pencils. Pretty sure that codes will work for these, so you can always try my affiliate code. It's just my first name, Amanda, and that should save you 10%. When you're making a big purchase like this, 10% really knocks the price down. So just FYI, in case you're thinking of purchasing. When it comes to the big boxes, the outer packaging here is pretty standard. It's pretty similar to the other big box of blanks that we've seen in the past with just a cardboard outer box, and the Lippie pencils have the top that flips up, and then you can see all of the pencils inside here arranged by color. The major difference is the packaging on the actual product. It used to be a white pencil with the color-coded ends and caps, and now the entire thing is the same color. It's color coordinated to the shade of the actual product. This is designed to make it easier to grab the shade that you're looking for, and it's also just pretty nice looking in my opinion. It looks really good. It looks a little bit more high-end. And you can see here, these are pencils that need to be sharpened. This has not changed. Any cosmetic sharpener will work for these. They are not a twist up. And here's just some quick swatches. I'm sorry they're not up to my usual standard of attractiveness when it comes to swatches. I was really hurrying. I wanted to include the swatches, but I wanted to get this video out quickly for you as well, so this is sort of the compromise. And then we have the Lippie Stix. These also have upgraded packaging. There's 48 in the big box of Lippie Stix, and there's 40 in the big box of Lippie pencils. The upgraded Lippie Stix are priced at $7 US a piece. And the big box with 48 shades is going to be 99 US doll hairs. That's a lot of lipstick. It's a lot of lipstick. Same look on the box here, but instead of the top that flips up, this one has the whole lid that removes off of the top. And you can see all of the Lippie pencils very satisfyingly stacked up inside here. They still have the stickers with the names on the bottom. Again, the major difference, much like the Lippie pencils, is that the entire lipstick packaging is now color coordinated to the shade inside. So they used to be a white tube with the color coordinated little ends, and now the entire thing is color coordinated. And I like how they're a little bit transparent too. These definitely look cool. I like the packaging update here. It looks good, and I like that we're not getting bombarded with a bunch of new shades too. They're really going back and revamping the original beloved colors first, which is it makes sense. I think that's the best way to do it. These are twist up, so you just spin the tops of the tubes here, and then that dispenses the product upwards. Just like the old Lippie Stix, these smell the same, they feel the same, they have that same very, very light vanilla scent. And again, just some quick swatches here. I didn't want to jam all the names in to clutter up this swatch, but I'll list all of the names of the Lippie Stix that are in this big box in the order that they're in the box, in the order I swatched them. That way you can get an idea for what's in here. And I think I'll also make a little note next to the ones that are my personal favorites. That way, if you're interested in hearing my recommendations, I will just put a little note next to some of the shade names to let you know which my favorites are, so that way you know which shades personally I recommend that I like to wear, just in case you're gonna order. Okay, I think it's just the packaging that's changed. I mean, given I'm only trying one lip color, this one is Cherry Bomb. It's a matte. I've been a big fan of the Lippie Stix for a very, very, very long time. So I don't think the formula really needed any upgrading. I think it's just the packaging. I'm not saying it's impossible that they've changed the formula at all, but to me, it seems the same. And it was already really good. So I think the upgrade just refers to the packaging and not the formula, because it seems pretty much the same to me. I don't know, I could be just totally missing something. So forgive me for not swatching all of these, but 48 lipstick swatches is a whole heck of a lot. And if you want to see this video in any sort of timely manner, then I can't lip swatch all of these, I'm sorry. But yeah, feels pretty much the same to me. So now that we've seen the upgraded Lippie products, let's talk about these new single shadows. The single shadows are priced at $5 a piece on the ColourPop site. However, if you build a whole palette like this, it is significantly less expensive. But if you're watching through this video and you just want to pick up one or two of these shades, you don't have to buy all of them. You can always just add a couple of singles to your cart if you only see a couple that catch your eye. For the most part, these are not new shades. They are just newly being released as singles. So we have seen the majority of these in other palettes before. Big Smile is in Fade into Hue. Hashtag Goals is in the Sagittarius quad. A Star is Born is in the Leo quad. Copperhead was in the Lucky Penny palette. Too Witty is from the Gemini quad. This really pretty matte yellow is also from the Gemini quad. I think these two are kind of new. So this one's called New Art Deco. There is a shade called Art Deco and Fade into Hue. I'll compare them and put the swatch in here so we can see if they're actually the same or not. I pulled out my Fade into Hue palette so that you could see the original Art Deco shade here. I just wanted to do a little swatch on camera so that you could see these side by side. They pretty much look exactly the same to me. You could probably get in there and find some little difference if you really wanted to, but all in all, for all intents and purposes, these are the same shade, same shadow. And then this one, Realist, is the only one that I didn't recognize, and a quick spin around the website didn't show me anything else with this same name, so I'm pretty sure this one's completely new. Maybe these two are both new. We'll see. I'll compare this one. This shade Archer is from the Sagittarius quad. Warm Hearted is from the Leo quad. Free to Roam is from the Sagittarius quad. And 0 to 100 is from the Aries quad. Lots of fire sign energy happening here. Even though the majority of these shades aren't new, they are new to the singles game. So if you don't have a lot of those little zodiac quads, then these are pretty much all new to you, as long as you don't have a lot of the fire sign zodiac quads. Now let me show you some quick swatches of this palette. Here are some finger and brush swatches. As always, the finger swatches are on top, and then the brush swatch is done with just a regular dry flat eyeshadow brush below. That way you can see some different application methods here, and it's very satisfying to be back to my beautifully aligned swatches. I'm still not quite over those lippy pencil swatches, but I'll recover eventually. Here's a close-up so that you can see the shade names. I really like these colors. I think they make sense. They're very summery, they're very pretty, they're bright, they're fun, and of course we have our classic ColourPop move of mixing in some warm neutrals with all of these bright pops of color. I also wanted to show you a close-up look at the actual empty magnetic palette that I have these in, because this is a newer palette design for them. It feels like it's been a while since they released a new empty magnetic palette design, so I was happy to see this. I think it's cute, and yeah, just wanted to show that to you. Of course, their empty palettes don't have mirrors inside. And then I wanted to give you a close-up look at these shadows as well. That way you can see the finishes. I don't have comparisons for this video since we're just doing a quick little catching up with ColourPop. But, you know, it's pretty likely that you have most of these colors in your collection already, especially since almost all of these are from previously released palettes, so I didn't feel like comparisons were super necessary. Now I want to show you a quick tutorial using a couple of these really bright, colorful eyeshadows for this vibrant, summery look that I'm wearing today, and I'll wrap up all my thoughts along the way. All in all, I think these feel like smart releases. I like the upgraded packaging, particularly on the Lippie Stix, but on both of the pencil and lipstick products, I think the new packaging looks a little bit more modern. It looks a little bit more high-end, and all in all, I like it. I think that it was a good move, and while it's not, you know, another brand new collection collaboration, I think that this is a good long-term type of release for them, and I don't hate it. I don't hate it at all. The single shadows are really fun colors. I like the look that I came out with, and I think these make a nice addition to my singles collection, which I have most of the ColourPop single shadows, so I do think that the yellows and the bright corally pink color are something special in that collection. The rest of the neutrals and kind of goldeny, coppery colors are pretty darn redundant. As I'm placing these in my little color coordinated empty palettes, I can see that I already have a ton of colors like these warm browns and the little shimmery coppery type of colors. I already have a bunch of those from ColourPop, so those don't feel as special, but I think the yellows are really the standout here, and also that bright coral color is just stunningly beautiful on the lid. These performed really well. Brights can tend to be a little difficult to work with, so I was impressed with the overall performance of these brighter shades, and I'm glad that I'm adding these to my single shadow collection. I know I'm going to get a lot of use out of them, especially for some bright summery looks like this. Now's the time when I want to hear what you think about these new releases. Are you interested in the upgraded Lippie products? Are you going to be picking up any of these newly released single shadows? Make sure you keep an eye out for the Sure Thing collection video coming very soon. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! This may be the thumbnail that ruins me. If I spill all of these, I will cry. And I will not be redoing my makeup if I cry. Okay. Alright, I think I did it. Ugh. Oh, that was treacherous. Okay, that was treacherous. I'm not. The little. What was I saying? So, shh. I'm pretty sure that the coupon code. Ma'am, please be quiet. If you're gonna be in here while I'm filming, you have to be quiet. Thank you. We had a little rainstorm today, so she's a little extra anxious. You get too much. We know. We know. That's a wrap. Were those words? Did any of that make sense? All right, that's it. Just a quick little ColourPop update this week. They have been kind of quiet. I'm sure that means there's a million billion things coming soon. But thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me and spending a little bit of your day just watching this video I made. That's really cool. Thanks for doing that. You're awesome and I love your face, and I'll see you soon. Okay, bye!